Imagine a perfect spring morning. The breeze is gentle, the sky is a flawless blue, and the grass is vibrant. And right in the middle of it, a man is gasping for air, sweating, and dragging his feet across the dirt. This illustrates a specific tension in modern life. Many of us exist in environments that are objectively safe and physically comfortable, yet we end our days feeling as though we've just survived a marathon. To see why, we can look at a young man named Ryan. He is taking a routine walk to the next town, and he is physically manifesting exactly what this daily exhaustion looks like. Along with his regular bag, Ryan is hauling a heavy iron shield. He is gripping a massive wooden umbrella, and despite the warm air, he is wrapped in several thick winter coats. By preparing for every possible disaster, Ryan is exhausting himself in the middle of a beautiful day. He is trading the calm reality of his walk for a set of defenses against things that aren't actually happening. Ryan isn't suffering for no reason. In his mind, every single piece of that weight is a necessary precaution against a what-if. He grips the heavy wooden umbrella because he is simulating a sudden, catastrophic rainstorm. If the sky breaks open, he wants to be the only one who stays dry. He sweats inside the winter coats because he imagines freezing winds sweeping down from the mountains without warning. And he drags the iron shield because he envisions an ambush by bandits. In his mind, the road is never truly safe. The fatigue destroying Ryan's muscles doesn't come from the road itself, which is empty and smooth. It comes from letting the mere possibility of the future dictate his current physical state. It's worth considering which of our own daily stresses are actually just heavy shields for battles that haven't started. As Ryan trudges along, he passes an old traveler sitting quietly under the shade of a large tree, resting with a serene expression. Seeing the young man struggle, the traveler stops him. He asks why Ryan is carrying such a punishing load on a morning when the sun is out and the air is warm. This chart shows the objective facts. On the left is the immediate environment: sun, warmth, and a clear path. But on the right are Ryan's internal projections: storms, winter, and bandits. These imaginary scenarios carry so much weight, they physically overwhelm the actual data. The traveler points out that by preparing for every possible disaster, Ryan is destroying the peace he's actually standing in. He is terrified of a tomorrow that doesn't exist yet. This behavior is a form of cognitive distortion. A cognitive distortion is a pattern of thinking where the brain filters reality through an inaccurate or biased lens. In our daily lives, the iron shield and winter coats are replaced by heavy chronic stress, deep social anxiety, or the persistent fear of failure. This specifically involves catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is the habit of predicting the absolute worst-case scenario and reacting to it as if it's already happened. Your brain attempts to protect you by making you feel the weight of the disaster early. The irony is that this defense mechanism creates the exact suffering it's trying to avoid. By wearing thick coats to survive a fictional blizzard, Ryan ensures he cannot feel the actual warmth of the sun. By holding up a shield, he blocks his own view of the valley. In an attempt to save ourselves from a future that may never happen, we often lose the ability to experience the present that is actually happening. On the dirt path, the traveler's questions linger. Ryan stops, looking down at the heavy iron shield and the thick wool of his coats. Ryan begins unburdening himself. The heavy shield, the wooden umbrella, and the thick coats all hit the grass. He stands up straight for the first time in hours. He can finally feel the breeze against his skin, walking without the resistance of his armor. He realizes that the vast majority of the terrible outcomes he spent his energy simulating will never actually materialize. Planning for the future is a tool, but letting the future generate obsessive fear is a drain. This transition represents anchoring, a grounding technique focusing on immediate sensory data to break distress. When the mind returns to the present, no processing power is left for abstract fear. As the baggage of the future drops, the timeline clears, and true peace comes. We should work hard and plan well, but we cannot allow the fear of tomorrow to take away the reality of today. Identify the imaginary burdens you are carrying right now. Drop them, And take a moment to notice the sunshine today, instead of worrying about the rain tomorrow.